I'm going to teach you how to make a custom spray for a Counter-Strike or Condition Zero. First, you'll have to figure out a picture you want to be your spray. If you're clever, you can make your own picture, or you could just find one off the internet or something. I'm going to try making a spray of the San Jose Sharks logo, so I'll Google that and find an image that would make a pleasing spray. This one looks good, so I'll copy that image and paste it into my picture editing software. I'm using Photoshop, but you should be able to do this stuff with pretty much any picture editing software you can get your hands on. I want to make part of my spray transparent, and Wally will be able to convert anything that's pure white into transparent, so I need to make sure the background is actually pure white. To do that, I'll select all the background pieces and replace them with a color I know is white. That way I can be sure I can make the appropriate parts transparent. Next, I'll crop the image to get rid of anything that I don't particularly want in the spray. Sprays are small, so any wasted space is not cool. Next, I have to resize the image into an image size that Wally will be able to convert into a spray. If you're wondering what possible dimensions your spray can be, Google Counter-Strike spray size or something similar, and you can find a table like this. The dimensions have to be divisible by 16, and the total area needs to be less than 14,000 pixels. So you can just look at that table and find which ones work. Since my image looks pretty square, I'm going to try first to resize it into one of the pretty square possible dimensions, such as 112 by 96 or even 96 by 96. So I will go to Image, Image Size. First I'll resize my bigger dimension into 112 with the proportion constrained, just to see what that will look like and how close it is to one of the possible dimensions. When I put the width to 112, the height ends up at 93, which is pretty close to 96, and 112 by 96 is one of the possible sizes. So I will unconstrain the proportion and change the height to 96. That way the image won't get too stretched out either in width or height by me just trying to guess which sizes to use. Once I've got the image resized, I need to save it as a bitmap image. Now that I've got my bitmap, I can open up Wally and click New. Make sure that you're opening a Half-Life Package WAD 3 project and not one of the other projects that they have. Then go to File, Open, and open your resized bitmap that you just saved. Right-click the image and go Copy. Then right-click in the other window and go Paste as New. You can name it whatever. I named mine Sir Hacks because I can't type. Then close your original bitmap window. Double-click the picture inside your other window, thus opening another window with the picture in it. Go to Colors, Edit Palette, and click on the white square at the very bottom right of the palette. Change the values in it to 255, 00, 255, and then click OK. This will change all the white pixels in your image into blue. Blue is the color of transparency in the spray, so anything that's that color blue will be transparent. It's better to change it into blue in Wally than in your picture editing software, because when you compress the picture into a bitmap, some of the blue may change to a slightly different color blue, and so it won't be transparent, but you'll have all these random blue pixels in your picture. It's important to do this step even if you don't want anything transparent in your spray, or else your spray will come out looking really weird. Now this actually changed some of the pieces of my spray blue that I didn't want transparent, like the shark's teeth and his hockey stick, so I'll have to change them back. I can use the paintbrush tool for bigger chunks and the pencil tool for smaller pieces and just color them back to white. So I select the paintbrush from the left-hand side and just start coloring. If you need to zoom in on your picture, you can use the mouse's scroll wheel. Now that only the appropriate parts of blue, I close out the image, making sure to save the changes I made. Then go File, Save As, and save it as tempdecal.wad. Then open your C0 folder or your Counter-Strike folder. And find the file called tempdecal.wad. You can either delete this file or rename it something like tempdecalold.wad. Copy the temp decal you just made and paste it into your C0 folder. Once you've pasted it into your folder, right-click the file, go Properties, and then check the Read Only box to make sure it doesn't get overwritten on accident. Then go into a server, one that you know allows custom sprays since some servers don't allow a custom spray, and make sure that your spray looks good.